Well, good evening. We are here at the Birchmere Music Theater in Alexandria, Virginia, with fans anxiously awaiting to see Maysa perform live in concert. Well, welcome to the Maysa concert. Is this your first Maysa concert?
No, not at all.
For me, it is, yes.
Okay. When did you become a Maysa fan?
Tonight.
So I'm assuming
you brainwashed.
You brainwashed him.
Yeah. I told him how beautiful her voice is.
Absolutely.
And strong and rich.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I try to see her every time she's in town.
Awesome.
In Baltimore.
Is this your first Maysa concert?
No.
All right.
I saw her at Meriwether Post Pavilion 2 years ago.
Awesome, awesome. What's your favorite Maysa song?
Destiny.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Well, enjoy the show.
Thank you very much. I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Right.
My mother took me to see Melba Moore when I was 6 years old, and she took me to see the play Pearlie. And when Melba Moore came out on stage and she started singing, my heart, I remember the sensation that my heart felt like it was too big for my chest. And I was really nervous and excited, and I knew at that moment that's what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, to be a singer.
We're here at the Maysa concert with great fans of Maysa. And ladies, is this your first concert?
No. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
When did you become a Maysa fan?
If I tell you that, then I'll be aging myself, so I can't tell you that.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, what's your favorite Maysa song?
Oh my goodness, all of her songs are my favorite. I think it would be the one she did for her son.
Jazz?
Yeah, I think it was that song.
Right.
All of them.
All of them? All right. Well, thank you, ladies. Enjoy the show.
Thank you.
All right.
I see you every time, Maysa.
Well, we're here with more fans of Maysa. And is this your first Maysa concert?
Absolutely not.
All right, all right.
This is
How long have you been a fan?
actually not that long. I'd say about 4 years, and this is our third concert. But
right.
ever since we came to know about her, we saw her at the Capitol Jazz Festival
Awesome.
here in DC, and we're totally fans now. So whenever she comes, we want to see her.
Oh,
we
that's
love
great.
her. Yeah,
That's great.
She's amazing. Her voice is incredible.
She happened to pull me in out of the blue, so that's why we got to go ahead and listen to that.
No pun intended. Well, enjoy the show, and thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
She glows like the beautiful rays of the sun. Have you ever seen a woman in love?
You know, I did try to visualize my life, and I did a lot of that when I was a young girl. I didn't know about the law of attraction and creative visualization. I didn't know about it, but I knew that I wanted to keep focused, and that's all I thought about day in and day out. I watched a lot of television, I listened to a lot of music, and I knew I wanted to be in the entertainment industry, and I kept saying, but when I was a kid, laying on the floor in my parents' basement listening to music, I always wanted to say, how am I going to get from here to there? And I didn't know how it was going to be possible, but I did keep an open mind, and I did pray a lot, and I did talk to God about having a career of longevity. Even as a little kid, I was thinking something like, I would say that's probably the scariest gig I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, but it was scary because he's a genius, and you know, his world of music and all the music he's written and produced and sung on for the last I don't know how many years before I even got the chance to meet him. His body of work is amazing. So when you finally meet the person that your mother's been playing on the radio, no, the stereo since your whole little childhood, it's an amazing feeling. It's like wow, I'm going to work with Stevie Wonder. And I was completely nervous, and I wanted to sing the right notes, and I wanted to make sure that he liked that he made the right choice. And so I was just nervous the whole time, but it was fun. He's a fun person. He's very playful, and he's mischievous, and he does a lot of. He likes to joke and do practical jokes on people. But I remember one time we were coming from a function, and his bodyguards told us to go wait in the car. This is myself and my girlfriend Kim Brewer, who actually got me to audition with Stevie because she was singing with him already. So we were in the car waiting for. They had turned the car on. We were waiting for the bodyguard. Usually they put, because we were riding with them, so usually they put Stevie in the passenger side, and the bodyguard gets in the driver's side. But this time Stevie got in the driver's side, and I just started screaming because I thought it was a joke. But he drove. What? Yes, he drove us for. I don't know. I guess they told him to drive straight and just whatever. I don't know what they told him, but he drove, and I remember screaming at the top of my lungs. He thought that was so funny. So that was one wild time. But yeah, I had a lot of fun working with Stevie.
It's over. Don't lie, you can't walk away from me. Oh my, love is like the blue moonlight to the sea. You'll always be drawn to me. You can't resist, you shouldn't even try. I got a hold on you. You can hide. I will always stay on your mind. You know you need it. You're so addicted. It will never really ever be over. You can try to walk away, but your heart is here always. You will never really ever get over the life we had and all the love we made. Whatever her name is, it's alright. She will never take the place of me in your life. Go on, pretend you've moved on. What I was giving you was good and strong. You can't resist, shouldn't even try. I got a hold on you. You can hide, you must admit, you can't deny how good my love is. So it will never really ever be over. You can try to walk away, but your heart is here always. You will never really ever get over. Never love we had and all the love we made. Can't you see, baby, my love so strong, it can't be denied. My love so deep, you can't really hide. My love so good, you can't walk away. My love so sweet, you're addicted, baby. Never ever gonna give it up, never be over. Baby, you just can't stop, you can't try to walk away, but your heart is here always. Never gonna give it up, never get over. Baby, you just can't stop loving me. We had, baby, just loving me. We made. You can't stop. It will never really ever be over. You can't try to walk away, but your heart is here always. The way that I was loving you will never really ever get over. I was touching you for the rest of your life. I will stay on your mind. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah.
I had a lot of fun working with Stevie.
Well,
Yep. No, no, never. It really was just a conversation that Bluey had called me. I was on a list of 25 American singers, and Bluey called me. He was the first one. I was the first one he called because the man who introduced us or put my name forward, his name was Steve Harvey. He's a drummer from Wales. He told me that Bluey told me that when he asked Steve, which one of these singers would you leave your children to, he picked me. He said definitely Maysa. And so when he said that's why he called me first. And after we had the long conversation, talked about music, talked about Shaka Khan and Rufus and how they were my favorite band and how I wanted to be a jazz funk vocalist. That's what I wanted. That's when he told me that he was excited and he would call me. And I asked me to sing Don't You Worry About a Thing for him. Okay. And I did sing that a little bit. And then the next day, his manager called me and said, you got it. He found you. And, yeah. I know. And then about a week later, I moved to London.
Oh my goodness. Everything just happened so
Yeah, it was. It's very magical.
Well, what was your experience like with it?
It was great. I mean, first I was like, for a while I was only female in the band. It was wild traveling with a bunch of guys. Right. It was interesting, to say the least. But it was great being in the band. Later on, Sarah Brown came. She became one of my best friends. And it's just had so 2 females in the band of men. We watched guys, you know, and their on the road antics. It was very interesting. But being in a band of 12 musicians who loved music so much and wanted to just be there, just wanted to play music, that is probably one of the best times of my life. And that's kind of why we created it with my band. You know, it's very expensive. People are saying, oh, you must be crazy to put out this economy to bring a band so big out on the road. But to me, this was what music is about. And right when we create on that stage, you know, last night was phenomenal. And then like tonight, whatever is there, it's on in the moment, and it's on the spot, and it can never be taken back. And it's what it is. And I love that. That's very exciting. I get a little bit nervous sometimes, yeah. It's still there. I think all people, because we all want people to love what we do. So to want that appreciation is something that can make you very nervous. Well, the inspiration for the Metamorphosis album was, the original concept was that I was supposed to do this Madonna-like transformation of myself and be, you know, change my hair color and my hairstyle and you know, lose a lot of weight and just come back hard with this great music and, you know, be different. And at the same time, I broke up with my boyfriend. Okay. And he was my first boyfriend in like 7 years of being alone after I had my son. So after that breakup, it was extremely hard on me. I didn't lose the weight. I was really stressed out. I didn't take care of myself. I didn't really go to the gym. I didn't do anything I was supposed to do. Ate a lot of chocolate and stuff like that. And so the transformation didn't happen, but what did happen was that I started to kind of purge all of those feelings and write what I felt, how much I loved him and how much I still loved him, and then what I wanted in my new man, and all these different things came out of me. So I became, by you know, being over 40 now, I'm kind of more able to express myself very honestly. I've always been an honest person, but now I'm even more, I kind of say what's on my mind.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know, you mentioned your son, and actually, after your son Jazz was born, he contracted respiratory syncytial.
Oh, syncytial virus, yeah.
Virus. Thank you. Because and it's a disease that can be fatal. Premature babies. But now you're a national spokesperson.
Well, I have been. I was actually the spokesperson for 2 years, I think 2004 and 2005. Okay. During that time, the March of Dimes asked me to go around the country and try to help young mothers find out more information about this medicine, because most babies who die under 2 years old die from this disease, and nobody really knows what it is. And so to raise more awareness, especially to, you know, minority moms and families. So that I love that, because Jazz was able to get the medicine early enough that he didn't have to suffer from the disease. So the medicine is called Synagis, and it helps prevent it from becoming a really bad chest infection or a pneumonia. So.
That's awesome, because he's going to be celebrating his 10th
Yeah, this year, yes. He's almost 10. He's handsome. He got a little earring. He got a little earring, looking a little handsome boy. But yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You know, you mentioned earlier that Shaka Khan and Rufus
Oh yeah.
were just
This is my biggest influence.
great influence.
Oh yeah.
And you got to perform with Rufus.
I know, that was awesome.
Tell me about that.
Oh, Tony Maiden is the best. I mean, we had such a great time, and he didn't. I really was so afraid. I'm like, I turned this down. They asked me probably about 5 or 6 years ago to do this. Because Andre Fisher and Tony Maiden called me and said they wanted me to do this show with them, and I was like, I can't. This is Shaka. I can't. I would never even attempt to try to sing anything Shaka Khan sings. And so he told me that. So this time he said, Maysa, I want you to do you. You're just going to come with us as yourself, like to Japan, because they wanted the package deal. They said featuring Maysa. So I was like, okay, that's nice. So I did that. And when I was singing Shaka's songs, it's like it was really overwhelming to me. And he said, if I want you, because the first night I was just like singing, just trying to keep up with Shaka.
Right.
And then the second night, after the show, he said, Maysa, can you please, Scat? I want you to do you. This is what I hired you for, to be yourself.
Yeah.
And when he said that, I relaxed into it, and then I became my own. You know, it was Rufus featuring Maysa. That was awesome, and that's something I never to have that happen. When you look at Rufus featuring Shaka Khan albums for your whole childhood, and to see your name right next to it, that's just weird. I was like, wait a minute, this is unbelievable. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was crazy.
Well, you performed and recorded with countless artists and musicians. And for instance, with Jonathan Butler, Pieces of a Dream, the list goes on and on.
Yeah.
If you had the opportunity, who are the top 3 artists or groups, past or present, that you would collaborate with that you've never had before?
Sarah Vaughan would be number 1.
Wow.
I would love to sing with her. I would love her to teach me how to sing. I mean, she's taught me by listening to her through her records. I try to pattern myself after Sarah Vaughan, but I would love if I could have met her. The next person would be Quincy Jones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would love him to produce me. That would be so awesome. And I've luckily been able to work with George Duke. Yeah, we did a Christmas song quite a few years ago, and hopefully I get to work with him again. I hope so.
Okay. Well, in terms of what's next for Maysa, what's next?
Well, we're going to work on CD number 8.
Okay.
Yeah, that's coming up soon. We're not sure. The concept is wavering right now. It may be a jazz album, probably my first jazz album on the lines of Cassandra Wilson and those kind of singers, and it may be that, or it may still be in the jazz funk realm somehow. I don't know. I'm so stuck to jazz funk, you know, but I wanna kind of branch out a little bit. So it's going to be a special project. It's not going to be so much what I do, but it's going to be something special.
Show. It was fantastic.
All right.
Definitely. I have been to her website. I actually bought my CD so that she can sign it. Let me show you. It was really great. She is fantastic. I was telling the people at the table with us, you know, it's interesting. Some people have studio voices.
Yes.
Maysa has a wonderful, marvelous voice, and I was just so excited to be here tonight. I have her CD. So,
all right.
Yes.
It should be up to sign.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for coming.
Great. Chanel loves you, Maysa. Thank you.
I loved her, I loved her, I love her. That's all I gotta say.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Hey Maysa, it was a wonderful show as usual. I am your #1 fan, and keep doing what you're doing. I'll always be here for you. Bye.
All right.
I'm Maysa's #1 fan. I'm telling you, she's awesome. This was a wonderful show. Keep doing what you're doing, baby. You're beautiful.
Yes.
She's absolutely fantastic. She's not only a great singer, great performer, but she's funny. She's a fantastic entertainer.
Oh, I love Maysa. I've been a fan for years. I have every CD. I love her, and great show as always. Good stage presence, and she's just so honest. And I love the way she connects with her fans, because it really helps us to continue to support her because she's just so realistic and you can really just identify with everything that she says. I love Maysa.
Awesome. Thank you.
Take the time to know my mind. I think about you all the time. I really wanna be with you. And that my love is true. Spend some time. You may find. Spend some time. You may find. What you got there for me, babe? Is it something I can feel? I ain't got no time for playing games. I need something I can feel. I've been waiting such a long, long time for a man like you to blow my mind. Baby, what you rushing for? Can we please just slow this down? If I get a chance to know who you are, I might wanna hang around. I've been waiting such a long time for a man like you. So baby, spend some time. You may find. Spend some time. I really wanna be with you. I really wanna be with you. My love is true. My love is true. Hold on just a minute, baby. I know you're ready to take it there. Just give me a little time, 'cause I got something I wanna share. I wanna be with you. I've been waiting such a long, long time for a man like you to blow my mind. Really wanna be with you. Really wanna be with you. Oh, I know in my heart that I'm the one for you. Just get to know me, baby, and I'll get to know you too. And then one day we'll see we were meant to be. Spend some time. Take the time to know my mind. Spend some time. I think about you all the time. I think about you all the time. I really wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. My love is true. My love is true. Think about you all the time.